see if we get this thing situated. Mofos. Let me zoom up in there so we can get up here this way. This thing's acting funky. Okay. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the sound. Oh, man, I need a shave. Oh, my goodness. I got to shave, guys. I got to shave. It's been busy. I'll take care of that shortly. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I is back again, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've been busy. I've been working. But I've been hearing the chatter. It's so hilarious. Sometimes I listen and I just like, wait a minute, what you Negroes talking about? What are you Negroes talking about? So yesterday I had a day off. Today I'm doing half a day. I have work to do outside of covering Diddy's trial, and I don't know anyone that is covering this trial and have a career that can stop everything else they're doing. Doesn't happen that way. So I'm getting phone calls and text messages saying, Mr. Byron, what's this? What's going on? What's this rumor I hear? What's this gossip I hear? I prefaced it with the gossip. What's the gossip I hear? What's this say? No booger. Stop lying. No booger might no stop. Come on, don't play with me. No, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I ain't got nothing in my head. Don't play. That's my hair. That's my hair. Don't do that. Don't do that. You always be doing that. You be coming up here playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm from New York. Yo, I had a time. First of all, before I go into anything, I had a time last night. I got. Let's see. I might be able to bring the video footage up. Hold on. Oh, I could do that on. You didn't give a update today. I wasn't at court yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. I have work to do. I was taking care of business. Women, can't you see? That's an old song. If you're old enough, you understand that song. But I have business to take care of, so I didn't give an update. I only give updates when I can give updates. You didn't see me outside nowhere yesterday, and today I have to go check on some equipment, some camera equipment. So if I don't do my other business, I won't be able to do this business. You gotta understand what I'm saying. Well, anyway, I'm hearing talks about Mr. Byron. Well, you the one who got banned from the court? Well, you the one. I'm like, no, I didn't get banned from no court. Never happened. Were you the one the feds were talking about? No, they weren't talking about me. First and foremost, I don't reveal names of people that are under shield. That's first and foremost. And if you're smart enough, you could just do the research and said, well, his videos are there. Let's just look at his videos and see if he did it. But no, you're just would be running with anything. You just run out there. There is a digital footprint of everything I published or I say. It's there. Just look at the videos. You don't have to guess. You don't have to say, well, we can't find it, but it happened. If you can't find it and you never seen it, it never happened. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you watch my lives when I go live, because someone just said you didn't do an update, because they watch my lives. Has anyone heard me say the name of the woman working under the pseudonym, going under the pseudonym, Mia? Has anyone ever heard me say her name? Absolutely not. Have I heard others say her name? Absolutely. But I ain't snitch. I ain't snitching on them. I mean, they do what they do. That's it. What they do in their platform has nothing to do with me. Um, but I will say this: if you're in America and there's a order by a district judge, a federal judge, even if you're not in the courtroom, even if you're not in the courtroom, what if you're not even in the state? It doesn't matter. It's a federal order by a district judge, so it applies to you. So when you're posting pictures and names of people that are under shield by a federal judge, you expose yourself. I don't care if the judge doesn't know you directly. There's an order in place. There's an order in place. So how dare you ask me, did I do it? How dare you ask me, did I do it? And for those who are following me, listen. Let me tell you. Let me make some sense to you. Hold on. Let me make sense to you right now. Let me put you in a timeout. Then I'll make sense to you. Now that should work for you. That should work for you. Now I'm making good sense now because you're not in here. Ha ha! Ladies and gentlemen, you don't post pictures and reveal the name of an alleged SA victim that has been placed under shield by a federal district judge. You don't do that. I know this. I know this a long time. I've been doing this too long to know this. I wouldn't do it. So don't ask me, have I done it? Don't take my word for it. Look at my postings. Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and look at my postings. I never did it. And I was never banned from anything. Think about that for a second. I never did, nor was I banned from anything. Because the minute I'm accused of doing something like that, first thing I would say, show me the receipts where I ever did that. Then we file the motion to produce. This is a First Amendment right to free speech with the condition that you don't violate an order put in place to protect alleged victim. So we don't do that at all. And those who follow me know that even when I'm covering cases where there's no order in place, I self-place those people under shield just because I know the significance of how people can be attacked when you do that. That's not my job to expose people. That's not my job. Right. And people need to listen. This is what I'm saying to you. Look at all my videos. Look at my posts and tell me where have I ever said that person's name. Look at my posts. Don't listen to the liars out there. Don't listen to the people that want to do something for clicks and views. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. Whoever's doing it, they're doing too much. But there was supposed to be a motion filed exposing the person or persons. There was no motion filed. I could only surmise that the government's getting nervous. They're getting nervous because I don't slant my stories. I don't slant my reporting. I say what it is what it is. There are some out there that are going exceptionally extreme in their coverage. Extremely biased, I may say. I still love them, but they're biased. I still love them, but they're still biased. But that's what they do. Let them rock out. Whoever it is, and there you go now. You're throwing names out there. You're throwing names out there. All I need for you guys to focus on is, did I do it? I don't care about who else did it. Did I do it? Did I expose Mia? That's what you got to focus on. Did Mr. Byron do that? Mr. Byron know better to do that. He knows better. I'm not throwing any other names out there. Because to be quite honest, I haven't listened to watching anybody's videos. I haven't watched anyone's videos. I may, you know what I do? I surf. I may watch 10 minutes of it, but I don't have the time to watch anyone's video throughout. So that's not what I do. So you guys may have an opportunity to watch it. I've heard various names out there, but it wasn't me. That I can tell you for a fact. And I also confirmed with the court. See, this is exclusive. I've also confirmed with the court that I was never banned. And that's for you guys. You guys over there to follow me, support me. I was never banned from anything. I just been working. And today now I went to a store on Sunday that was supposed to be open, B&H, and they weren't open. I'm like, what the heck? Now I gotta go back today. I gotta do some stuff with some of it. But I'll be in the court this afternoon, assuming I finish my business this morning. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you lock in to the channel when I go live again, when I'm outside. I won't get a seat in the main courtroom today because you got to be there early in the morning. And I went to Armand's party last night, and we had a ton. I got video. I'm gonna post the video here. I'll post the video here. That might be my next post. I want you guys to check it out. Right, these Negroes listen. I got a call this morning. I ain't gonna say their name, but the insinuation or the suggestion that I would do something like that, I'm looking at you crazy now. How would you think me? Why would I do something like that? Come on, you know better than that. You know better than that. I would never do something like that. Would never do it, and definitely not intentional. Never do it. I did see someone who put the person's face right out there. Bam, put the face out there. But the judge also said, Judge Aram said, he told the prosecution that this is a high-profile case, and I'm paraphrasing. This is a high-profile case, and the likelihood of that person being exposed is high. There were too many key words that she said and trigger words and words where people can research to see who that person is. And I think it's kind of ridiculous, this is my own opinion, that this person has to reveal so much in her testimony that people can connect the dots. This person held a key position in Revolt Films, held a key position in Puff's orbit, and people can just Google it. You can't scrub the internet from that information. You can't tell people not to be curious. You can't tell people not to. And we talk about members of the press. And we talk about the other, just regular people. There are people going to do their research. That's just the nature of it. So it's a ridiculous order, in the sense that it is so much out there, and the person literally, well, I won't say this because I'm not giving too much, but there was too much information out there, and people are going to do the research. That's just what people do. I mean, we're at an age where social media and the people that are on social media, they are quick to find a person. Quick. How many times have you seen someone who said something reckless to a person of color or called them did all kind of racial slurs, and they worked for a corporation, and they found them just like that. Like, how the heck did you find them? You can even literally put person's picture. Well, this is a different example, but you can take a person's picture and put them in Google and find out where they're at on social media. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Um, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, no, I was never banned from anything, and I have written confirmation as well. I don't really have to share it with you. I just have it. There are people I've sent it to. They know it wasn't me. And I almost think the prosecution said that just to throw people off, because today there was supposed to be a motion in the records where they articulate who are those media outlets that are doing X Y Z. You just can't say we want to ban someone. You got to articulate in writing if someone actually did that. The judge is smart enough to know that he's not going to violate the First Amendment because someone has a fear that someone did something. You have to articulate in writing if that person or persons have actually done that. And you can do, for those who are reporting or whispering, or you do your research. You don't have to just put things out there and just because you want the clicks and views, or you want to sully someone's name just for the purpose of player hating. I'd say player hating. Do your damn research. Stop being um, stop being messy. Be thorough with your shit. Don't just go out here and just say things. Oh, you're pressed. You're pressed with this. No, I'm a member of the press. I'm not pressed about anything. I'm a member of the press. I'm not pressed about anything. So yeah, I speak on stuff that just makes no sense. Just don't talk to me about the nonsense. Anyone that follows me know how I get down. That's all I can say with that. Um, good morning. What did I say? What the let's see here. Now I see you're saying Court TV did that. When did the Court TV do that? Right, come on, you can just look at my videos. You don't have to listen to my words. Just look at my videos. Go ahead and pull it out where I ever said that. Let's see here, guys. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna talk about the MTA lady, But she was even upset with me. The MTA lady. I'm gonna tell you about the MTA lady. She had reached out to me and said she found the tripod she believes is mine. Um, and when she reached out to me, I was at a restaurant, and I know someone got me from my chair the day before. They literally got me from my chair. My nice chair had the cup holders and everything in it. So family, I need a chair. I need a chair down here. She got me. Someone got me from my chair. So she hits me up and said, "Hey, I think I met her. I guess the first day I was there, and gave her my information. Big mistake. Um, she hits me up and says that she found a tripod. She believes it's mine because she see mine. She see mine. The one that she found was similar to the one I had. Not similar, it was exactly like the one I had. And I was rushing back to the court from lunch, and I saw the tripod. I said, "Oh, I must have left it out there." But what it was missing was the bag to it, so it didn't have a bag to it. In any event, I went into court, did my coverage, came back out, and when I went through security, I realized this wasn't my tripod. So I just went upstairs, and when I finished with court, came down and looked for the person I knew had one similar to mine. And sure enough, it was. I said, "Hey, listen, I found, I didn't find a tripod. Someone gave me a tripod." But here it goes. I know you and I have similar tripods. He was grateful that I returned it to him, and I still didn't find my chair. Made her return my chair to me. But she went off. She said, well, "Hey, no. First of all, I knew who had that. I knew at some point that tripod belonged to this guy because no one else had a tripod like that. It's kind of special tripod. Um, But in any event, she went crazy. Well, like, girl, calm your ass down. No one, calm your ass down. Hagen Cruets. Happy birthday, Hagen Cruets. Happy birthday, Hagen Cruets. Happy birthday, Hagen Cruets. Where you from? Germany? Guys, did she listen? Did Court TV actually post that? Please tell me they didn't. I don't believe they did that. I be on Court TV. I don't believe they did that. I'm gonna find out. I gotta check with my sources. I don't believe they did that. They posted her pictures on a video. Wow. Can you please send birthday greetings to? I don't know they did that. I gotta check. I gotta check. I didn't know they did that. Let's see. Whoa. Yo. I didn't know they did that. Yo. What I don't understand is MTA lady was wilding out in the overflow room, and they had to tell her she had to leave. Why they let people in the courtroom who's disrupting the courtroom is beyond me. At some point, you got to say, listen, we need order. What if she had this outburst when the jurors were actually in the courtroom? Because the jurors weren't in the courtroom, and she was like, it took three marshals to take her out. She ain't no small woman. She's not no small woman. She said, you can pow pow, bring the pow pow out. I'm like, whoa, calm down, calm down. Yo, yo, there's just so much going on out in the court. Listen, it's just too much. We're just trying to get our job done. Well, if you're saying, and I haven't confirmed this, you're saying Court TV posted a picture. Too many people are saying this in the chat. I got to find out if that really happened. Mm. I got to find. I can't believe that actually happened. I got to check with my sources. Well, I've heard, and it's gossip. Um, I've heard that she gets paid to be out there because she stayed there overnight. Yes, the night before last. I actually thought she worked there. The first day I got there, she was screaming at the press, stay back from the, give a certain amount of fee. I'm like, what? Did she work here? Then I looked at her uniform, it says MTA. Well, that's a transit authority uniform. And I doubt very seriously she works for transit authority. Guys, I might have to move my car. Hold on. Hold on. He's double parked. I think he need to get up and where I'm needed. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even have to move. Stand by, guys. All right. Got him. Hold on a second, guys. It's the parallel parking for me. I had a big truck in the way. Let's see here. Ooh. Tell me I can't parallel park. Ooh. Get up in there. Okay. I got some good ass brakes. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Uh, let me tell you something. I gotta say this. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna say this. A lot of you gonna be upset what I'm about to say. I'm kind of. Y'all gonna say, Mr. Byron, don't say that. I'm gonna have to say it. You won't believe this. You won't believe this. This is exclusive. Now that a lot of you guys left. Now let me say this. I received a phone call. I received a phone call from someone that's inside the courtroom who has been there covering the trial like I have. And they called me and told me, hey, I know we got issues, but they're trying to play with your name. They're trying to play with your name. I know you never revealed the victim. She said this. I know you never revealed the victim, the alleged victim. She called me and told me this. She did that. And I was like, that's how I found out. And you guys can guess who did it, who called me. Who would have my phone number? Who likes chicken wings? Who likes black dresses? That happened, ladies and gentlemen. She called me and alerted me that she thought that they were talking about me. She said that. She called me and told me and warned me. And I got a call. I'm like, whoa. So that was interesting. That was interesting. I didn't know what to make of that. Fall for it. Said don't fall for Mr. Byron. Don't fall for the red dress. ah! Ah! They said don't fall for Mr. Byron. But listen, I'm just saying. She called me and said they're playing with your name. I said, did they say my name? Well, they didn't really say your name. But they're playing with it anyway. Who playing with it? Were you playing with it or were they playing with it? I'm like, wait a minute. Am I being punked here? Are you recording me? Are you tracking me? I said, okay. Appreciate that. Woo! Shop B. What do you think, Shop B? You think there's an axe behind that? I said I'm not testifying against you. It's all good. I ain't doing it. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, oh my goodness. This, ladies and gentlemen, must be a problem. So now, let me say something. Then I get right afterwards, I get a follow-up call from a major news outlet asking the same question. So now, right now, ladies and gentlemen, now my spider senses are tingling. I'm like, I'm getting a call from that person now, a major news outlet. Someone's planting a bogus story out there. And then the major news outlet said that they got a call from another outlet local news outlet. I don't know if I should say then outlet. I'll just give you a hint. They are the first three letters of the alphabet. I'll leave it at that. Local. I'll leave it at that. Breadcrumbs. I'm bringing breadcrumbs. Why would a local outlet who's in the courtroom be inquisitive as to whether or not I did something wrong? Think about it. Are they on that bullshit? I'll be honest. Are they on some bull? Like, come on. You can't tell me you're with an outlet and you don't do your own research. Did it happen or didn't it happen? That is interesting. Listen, them folks, it was the timing, and I swear it was within 5 minutes. It was within 5 minutes of the initial call. So it raised my concerns as to how was that story even planted when the prosecutors never said my name. The prosecutors never said my name. hmm When the tide goes down, that's when you really see who swims naked. That's pretty profound statement. Or when the water gets out of the pool, you see who's naked too. Some of us don't swim. swim. ah, oh my goodness. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Things don't happen by accident. I got the first call, and then I got the second call, and the second call is the outlet that I rock with heavy, heavy. And I'm dropping breadcrumbs. They're probably saying, Mr. Bond, are you talking in code? I might be talking in code for obvious reasons. Because I ain't going to, someone else I want to turn up on, but I'm going to turn up on them in person. I like to confront people face to face. I don't like all that. No, we outside. We outside. You just can't say something happened. You can't be doing all that weird stuff. And you got to be able to support what you're saying. So the timing was just impeccable. So I'm now me as the reporter, the investigative reporter. Now I'm trying to put things together here. It's no coincidence that the first call that I haven't got a call from this person through phone in over a year. What you think, guys? Oh, I'm in court, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in court. I'm not in court today. Well, I will be in, but I'm probably gonna take the train in because I always have a parking. And I don't have a parking because I didn't get there early enough. So I'll probably take the train in. But I have to do some stuff with my equipment today. So I say that to say that things got to make sense for me. Nothing just I just can't just fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Things got to make sense for me. And I've seen some weird stuff happening, and some people have people that respect me, my colleagues, they let me know if other people are just playing games or doing weird stuff. There's one individual, I'm gonna put his name out there. He ain't, he's of a different persuasion, and he's doing a little too much, and we're gonna leave that out there too. But he needs to chill out, because I don't give a damn who you are. If I think you're on that bullshit, I'm gonna call you out, which I did. But he's doing a little too much. If I'm forced to push that button, I'm gonna push that button. Oh no, no, I'm good. I'm definitely good. I'm good. But you know, like this, and there's so much I have to do that I wasn't able to do because of being out here. I have to deal with that stuff as well. But we good. You guys will see me later. As a matter of fact, I gotta make moves. I just wanted to, come in and top it up with you guys. But I would stay longer. But you guys, all you guys are watching, you need to hit that thumbs up. You need to double tap. I can give you a little more tea. You call it tea, but you gotta hit the double tap. Run the numbers up. You got 197, 92 I see in here. You need to hit the thumbs up. Just don't be here listening. Be here showing some love. You're getting all. Listen, come on. That's all. I'm just saying. I'm sitting here. I'm not really watching, and my mom's here. Got to be letting them know. Listen, I'm trying to give you. I'm being very careful what I say. A lot of these smart people in there, you can pick up what I'm saying. But one thing you need to pick up on is hitting those likes. Hit the thumbs up right now because we about to get into some things. That's what motivates me. That drives. That gives me the energy to go. That gives me the motivation to go. Hit the thumbs up, player. Hit it. Hit it. Ain't gonna cost you nothing to hit a thumbs up. I didn't say hit the cash app. I said hit the thumbs up. Hit the cash app later. But hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Listen, run the numbers up. Like, run the numbers up. And I see some of you running out the room now. I said, once I hit the thumbs up, I'm getting out of here. I'm not hitting the thumbs up. I'm not going to support them. But the ones who will, I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. See, Sagittarius coming through. Shout out for Sagittarius. She's a member. Oh, yeah. I'm dropping my tea in the membership section because I owe you members some content, exclusive content. And I have a bunch of it. Actually, I'm going to drop the happenings last night. That's going to be cool. When I tell you, everyone came out. I listen. We had award-winning journalists in the building. We had some of the people you think wouldn't be in the building. We had real people in the building. Sebastian. Wait a minute. Let's see. Sebastian, I didn't put you on a timeout. I didn't block you, Sebastian. It must have been another Sebastian. Appreciate you. Can I share something on stream, brother? You can share anything you want on stream, but be very careful because my mods be. If you don't dox nobody, we don't dox people over here. We respect people's privacy. We're not doxing anyone. When you pop it on, hold on a second, hold on. I love when you pop in on Pam's lives. Oh yeah, come on, I popped in. I didn't even see the live, but I popped in. I didn't see the live, but I was outside the court. Yeah. I love Pam. She Pam, boy, I tell you, Pam. So wash the hat. Shut up. This is a gold. Don't play with me. Don't watch. This is gold. Don't play with me. Sagittarius, appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. See now you got me motivated. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got me motivated. Now I'm moving. I'm gonna stay on live a little longer. I'm moving. It's just, I need to do my own investigative work on how did that rumor even start. But let me tell you something. There are other individuals outside of Infamous that could possibly have did that because I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now I'm gonna give you some tea. The whole thing about this press pass. You got to have the people saying you need to get the official New York City press pass,
Well, I don't need that, and I'll tell you why. Because this is a federal case. This is not a state case. This is not in 100 Center Street. This is not This is not a city event. This is a federal case. And nowhere in America where I've covered federal cases, I need a special press pass to cover federal cases. So there's some members of the press who have, good morning, who have decided that they want to have the, hold on a second, that's my cue. Let me walk across the street. They have decided that they want to get their New York City press card. And the press card has to be returned after you finish the coverage of the event that you asked them to cover. Not the court case, but whatever event that you need this press card for, unless you're getting a 2-year press card, which I don't need because I don't live in New York City. I'm just here on work assignment. So people making all this noise about it, and you really don't need it. I'm standing over here before I go inside the store. You really don't need it. Put some light on it. So a reporter said to me last week on Friday, the day I went into the court, she says to me, you should probably get your New York City press card because they're doing things different next week. I said, who's they? And this is a woman who's with a major news outlet that I referenced a few minutes ago. She says to me that you probably should go get the New York City press card since you're going to be out here. So I said to her, I don't really need it. And I was told by the court that I didn't need that because I am a recognized member of press because they've already checked my credentials. And my credentials mean the work I've done. I was literally told by the executives there, they know who's there. So I was wondering why she said that. And it almost seems like she was press I used to keep, she was not press like a member of press, but she was press, PRESSED, that I didn't have it, but I was on the media line. I mean, why does it concern you that I don't have that card versus the one that you think I should have? Like she almost was trying to police how I was moving. And it was being subtle, but then was being a little aggressive when she said that. And this other individual, which I'm not going to put his name out there just yet, he was doing too much as well. And I promised his boss that I wouldn't put him on blast because he reports to somebody. But I promised his boss I wouldn't put him on blast, but he needs to check his guy because I don't work for him, nor do I work for them. But check his guy because he's doing too much. And it's coming back to me. And when it came back to me initially, I approached him and I said, listen, if you have anything you want to say or ask about me, you come to me. You know, especially when you're in the same room I'm in. Don't sit across the table and smile in my face and want to ask questions because people want to tell me, why is this guy asking questions about you when you're right there with them? Because it was weird. But in any event, him and the other person appeared that they'd click up. And then she said that to me that, you should probably get it next week and, so you won't have any issue. Well, I never have an issue going to the court. I'm always in the court. It's them who probably feel like, damn, this guy, he's in the court and he didn't do all the stuff that we had to do, jump through hoops to get in the court. No, because I understand what I do. I understand if I need to do it, and the key word is need. I didn't need to do it. But I didn't need to do it, so I wasn't going to do it. I ain't going to do anything extra I don't have to do because I got other things I need to do versus what I have to do. And then they roll up, like people stand on the line. They have line sitters. There are people wait on the line to have other people wait on the line. so they can have a spot in the courtroom. But this particular person has 3 people that is sneaking in. I say sneaking in because they're not paying 3 line sitters to hold a spot, but they find a way to get 3 people in. And I'm not going to hate on them, but don't have anything to say what I do. Stay out of my business, and I'll stay out of yours. Focus on the story, and don't become the story. And that's what I think that they're trying to do, become the story. Because once I put them out there, they are now the story, and people are looking at them crazy. So the minute I react to something that I shouldn't have to react to, then they're going to feel like, oh my goodness, why is he saying these things? Because if you're doing sneaky things behind the scene, people are going to tell me, and I'm going to put your ass on blast if I choose to do it. So in this case, it wasn't the infamous that I had a concern about. It was how people are moving, and they see this black man who owns his own company covering the story, and they got to report to people. They got to report it. You know, we all have to report to somebody somewhere, but they got to report to people, and they probably, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, because after this story, we go to the next story, and the next story. So you can't really police what I do. You could think you are doing it, but only thing you're doing is exposing yourself. Let me go ahead and give me a smoothie. Good morning. Stand by, guys. Sorry. Walaikum Allah. Walaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I want? You know what I want? You know what I want? Same that you made yesterday. But y'all didn't have any protein yesterday. Make sure you have protein today. What you having, bro? Same thing? Oh, you know something? I think I had. I tried to clean it out. Yeah, that was good, man. I had 2 yesterday. Hello, guys. No, I'm getting a summer. I'm getting a summer. The fruit be so fresh, man. The fruit be fresh. Yeah. I just love the home store line. Right, they're smart. I don't want to go to the other store. No, real true. That's true. That's true. They're like, this shit open. Yeah, no, they as long as they keep that stuff fresh, like on point, because you know, we watch things and we want to see how people do it. Even they made my pancakes the other day. It was, oh my. We need more stuff like this. Absolutely. Health is wealth, my brother. Health is wealth. You don't realize that on tour. Right. I stopped going to all the greasy spools and all that. Yeah, that creeps up on you. I was so happy to see this in the community. Yeah, they only been here a couple of months. You don't want to have to go all the way on Flatland. Right, or go on Harlem to get this. What's that? You missing a couple of things, man. Who? Is there a cucumber? I got kale. Hold on, guys. Just put the green apple. Instead of the cucumber, just do the green apple. You don't got the spinach? Yeah. Yeah, so you got the kale, spinach. That Popeye sounding good. Yeah, just put green apple and the ginger. You got ginger? You have any ginger? You have ginger? Yeah. Oh yeah, I need that ginger in mine. What's up, family? What's going on? Yo, listen, hold on. Appreciate the super chat, Char B. Yo, what's up, man? I ain't paying you, man. This is how I feel today. You say you bucking the system today. I get it. Yo, shout out to Sagittarius lady. Appreciate you. Sagittarius paying for my breakfast today. I appreciate you, Sagittarius. Listen, guys, I got to eat healthy, man. You know all the equipment I be carrying? You know all the equipment I be carrying? I got to eat healthy. If I don't eat healthy, man, I can't do what I do. I got a gym membership. I didn't have too much time to do that while I was out here. So what I was saying is, why would that person be calling and asking another major news outlet about me when it never even came out that it was about me from the government? Just think about that for a second. Think deep. This is deep. This is deep here. Why would a news outlet that is in the courtroom be calling a major news outlet that I have an affiliation with and ask, was it me? Kind of suspect, don't you think? What do you think they were doing? Just think about that. The person is in the courtroom, or at least the outlet is. They would be calling another media outlet that I'm affiliated with and asking about me and whether I got banned. Good morning.
Good morning.
Think about that for a second.
Oh, I can't go ice in the
That was being extra. They were doing too much. And they exposed themselves, and they didn't realize they exposed themselves. I know the ABCs of what I do. So I'm getting them the side eye. I don't care how many stories you covered, how many stories that you broke, how many stories. Listen, but when you call about me, I'm wondering about you. Huh? What you want?
Where's that?
Which one?
In here?
Yeah. What kind of ice cream? Vanilla? You found it? Yogurt? Is it cold? That's a joke. Oh, you want ice cubes? I want ice cream.
I got you. I got a couple cases for you today. I got a couple cases for you today. I told you I'm gonna take care of you. You're like a little order. I'm gonna make up our own bill.
George, you're a smart guy, George. You know, I attribute it to maybe jealousy, maybe. Because when I put you on Front Street and I ask you the question, I'm gonna say, hey, so why would you actually be calling about me when you're actually in the courtroom and you heard what the prosecution said? They didn't say any one individual, and then they have to articulate whoever it is. It could be anyone. There are several men in the courtroom that are in media sitting on both sides. The prosecution never said, and this is where it gets kind of funky. Me? I want the summer. Oh, it's over there already? Oh, you got my pancakes and my turkey? But you got my pancakes, right? You got pancakes, right? And then I need like a turkey bacon or pastrami, or pastrami, something beef. I'm no pork.
You want platter, pancake?
Platter, yeah.
Pastrami, egg, cheese.
You know how I do. You know how I do already. You know how I do it. You know how I do. That sounds good, right? All right, I'm getting breakfast too, man. So put everything on my tab, man. Get this started. You gave me a big straw today. What's up? You got new straws? Guys, you got to get this. This is good. I'm gonna tell you something. This right here.
Then he works late, right? Oh, he don't work in Huh? Oh.
Don't listen. I said turkey bacon. I don't eat pork.
Chicken wrap? It's a bone. Fire? Fire.
Man, you keep up this kind of service, you're going to be in business a long time. Trust me. Once the community embraces you, you're good. This is good.
Huh? You know, it's getting better now that the weather broke.
This has, let me tell you what we got in it. I should have asked for ginger in this.
I know food has already showing me love. Oh, what?
That's vanilla yogurt.
Opened up recently, right?
Yeah.
It's nice and big in there.
Mad big in there. Oh my God.
Wow.
A movie theater?
Where the movie theater was at? It's the food bazaar now.
On Linden.
Yeah, on Linden.
The old movie theater.
Five, something like that.
$5. Call me, Famo.
So,
Not talking about the, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, from here? Yeah.
Yes, it's halal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, man, we ain't got nothing like this in the South. We got no bodegas, nothing like this in Georgia. This is not even a bodega. This is more than a bodega.